The time is 8:50 in the morning. I'm on this Wednesday morning, 15th of November 2017. It's time for the Peter Channel. Morning news on this Wednesday morning, November 15th, 2017. Good morning to you all on this lovely Wednesday morning, 15th of November 2017. It is 8:50 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning. Top story of the Peter Channel morning news is Zimbabwe President Robert Mugabe under house arrest after army takeover. Fox News' Shepard Smith debunks the network's favorite Hillary Clinton scandal and infuriates viewers. Blue Dogs oppose GOP tax package. Dispute with a neighbor may offer clues to motive in California shootings. Expelled Roymore would put Senate in uncharted territory. Cards Against Humanity wants to stop Trump's border wall. Chinese envoy dispatched to North Korea in the wake of Trump visit. The upstart Saudi prince who is for the concert of the wins. Russia Ministry of Defense treats video game as poof U.S. backs ISIS to Syria. Fourth person slain in Tampa Bay with amid search for a serial killer. Trump accused of copy-pasting tweets on mass shootings. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson has called for an investigation into the Congress's Myanmar so far result in the deficit scores of Rohingya Muslims. European aircraft maker Airbus struck the biggest deal in its history Wednesday, getting a U.S. private equity firm by Ford plans for nearly $50 billion. The Senate proposed tax reform bill now includes scrapping of carbon at all insured Americans, purchase coverage under the Affordable Care Act. The 430,000 square foot Museum of the Bible, funded partly by the family owned retailer Hobby Lobby, is set to open in Washington, D.C. Friday. Georgia high school students who sued a sheriff for conducting school-wide drug search without a warrant, won a $3 million settlement from the county on Tuesday. King Philip student athlete suspended for racial sexual harassment. Attleboro area Rhode Island police battle quick working tire thieves. Campaign for a new Attleboro High School is expanding. Everybody sell 430 planes in Phoenix private equity for it'll go for $49.5 billion. Big changes in Warren Buffett and Berkshire halfway stock holdings. Target off his bleak holiday season for profit forecast and investors' paths. What Tesla's big wig must do to seduce truckers. Look at that, stocks now, down 3.23 points to 23.49.47. SP 5 down 5.97 at 25.78.87. And Nasdaq down 19.72 at 6737.87. Dubai Planet is a targeted in search for life. SpaceX delays launch of Seeker Zoom mission on Thursday. Thousands of scientists issue bleak second notice humanity, and Dream Chaser inches closer to space station cargo runs with successful glider test. Ashanti record 70 maternal deaths in 10 months. FDA warns of the deadly risk of a herb random kit cited 36 deaths, and U.S. scientists try to first gene edited in the body. Peter Children's time is 8:53 on this Wednesday morning, and it is time now for a sports report. Boston Celtics extend a winning streak to 13 in a row. That's right, lucky 13 with a 109-102 win over the Brooklyn Nets in Brooklyn tonight. Boston Bruins will be in Anaheim taking on the Anaheim Ducks. Game time 10 o'clock. Papa John's apologized for criticizing the NFL at the protest. Miami, Oklahoma makes CFB top 4 debuts behind Alabama, Clemson, and Grayson Allen is still the biggest thing in college basketball. Like it or not. Peter Cholo news time is 8:54 on this Wednesday morning. It's time now for a Travis turns to the pot. Beep! Let's study off on the MBTA, where shuttle buses replace red line service between North Quincy and Braintree stations on Sunday and Thursday from approximately 9 p.m. from the end of the service. Orange Line experienced a minor lanes in both directions between Ruggles and Forest Hills. Blue Line experienced a minor lanes in its early disabled train at State Street eastbound. Fishburne train 410 a.m. inbound now operating scheduled between Winchester and North Station. And the Providence Stoughton line. Stoughton trade 906.8 30 min minus up in 550 minutes basket between Kenton, Jackson, and South Station. Alright, look at the Darwins and Bowies of New England. It's Wednesday morning. In Rhode Island, 95 on the top side. Stoughton protect that scribs away into downtown Providence. 95 on the north side. It's after the airport connector work. And then hit picks get after 37 and work all the way at the downtown Providence. 95 on the southbound side. So for Chris and the downtown Providence. 185 westbound side. So from Route 114 to St. Augustine to downtown Providence. Route 6, it's a little slow before the 6 connector in Providence due to the next to that Route 6 on the eastbound side down to Route 14 in Providence. 6 connector eastbound side. It's slow around the Providence stretch. 295 on the southbound side. It's so from Justin all the way down to about 51 in Crescent. 295 on the northbound side. So from the Crescent stretch. 146 on the southbound side. So from 146A to Route 99. The Lincoln North Smithfield stretch. 146 on the northbound side. So after Route 99. Lincoln North Smithfield stretch. 99 the northbound side. So from 126 to Route 122 with the Lincoln Woonsocket stretch. 130 to the westbound side. Also, Jamestown after the Newport Bridge, but the Jamestown, Newport, and the Battle Bridges are looking good. Down in the Cape Islands. 28 to the southbound side of the Board Bridge, that's a little slow. Route 6 to the eastbound side, a little slow before Route 149 at the Barnstable. 95 on the southbound side, and it's so from 152 at the North Attleboro, all the way to 295 at Attleboro. 95 on the northbound side, and it's so from 27 to Sheridan to Route 128 Canton. 485 on the northbound side, and it's so from 188 Plainville all the way to Route 140 in Franklin. 24 on the northbound side, and it's so from 27 in Brockton at Route 128 in Canton. 3 on the northbound side, it's so from Derry City, Higgin out of the Braintree Split. 485 on the northbound side, and it's so from Milford all the way to the Mass Pike in Westboro. Mass Pike eastbound side, and it's so from Route 9 to Framingham all the way out of the South Expressway, Mass Pike westbound side, so from the lower airport out of the South Boston. 7 Expressway out of the northbound side, and it's so from Quincy all the way out of the Mass Pike in Boston. 120 on the northbound side, and it's Suffolk from Randolph all the way to Route 1 in Norwood and Hipperscan from 109 to Westwood area to Great Plain and Needham and Hipperscan from Route 9 and Wellesley all the way at the Route 20 Waltham. 128 on the northbound side, so from 95 Puberty all the way at the Route 114. 128 to southbound side, so from Linfield all the way down to Burlington. 93 to the north fence, a little slower than that side Boston stretch. Mass Pike westbound side, so from Willard down to South Boston Hipperscan around the Austin Barton Tolls. 93 to southbound side, Suffolk from 125 at the north end all the way to Zankenbridge in Boston. Route 1 on the southbound side, so from 60 Revere down to Route 95 Route 93 in Boston. 3 to the southbound side, so from 485 and Old down at Middle Wicca and Hipperscan before 120 in Burlington. 485 on the both ends, also around Route 3 in Lowell, and 485 on the southbound side, and it's around Route 93 out in Andover. 485 on the southbound side, so from 97 to Haverhill all the way to Lawrence. 485 on the southbound side, so from Route 111 in Lowell all the way to Route 290 in Barber. 290 eastbound side, and it's a little slower around 485 in Barber. 290 on the eastbound side, slow from 146 to Route 9 in Worcester. 146 on the northbound side, slow before 290 in Worcester. 91 on the southbound side, little slow before 291 in Springfield. 91 on the northbound side, it's slow from Holyoke down at Northampton. 91 on the southbound side, it is slow from 20 in Winslow to downtown Connecticut. 20 westbound side, little slow Winslow. 84 eastbound side, a little slow from Newport to downtown Harvard, Connecticut. 84 westbound, slow from east over Harvard, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side, slow from Rocky Hill to downtown Harvard, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, slow from Route 8 in Waterbury all the way to Cheshire, Connecticut. 84 westbound side, it is slow from Newtown all the way to Denver. Route 7 to the southbound side, it's slow for I-84 Harvard, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway westbound side, slow from 59 in Bridgeport all the way to Greenwich. 95 on the southbound side, slow from Fairfield all the way to Greenwich, Connecticut. 95 on the northbound side, also Seaford, Connecticut. 8 on the southbound side, slow around Route 95 and downtown Harvard. That's at Bridgeport, Connecticut. 95 on the northbound side, so from West Haven to Wave, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side, also the Wave stretch. And up north, Vermont, North Germany, Washington. Up north, Vermont, North Germany, always are looking good. There's 879 southbound side, little slow after getting able to upstate New York and Vermont. Peter Children's time is 8:59 on this Wednesday morning, and it is time now for a weather report. And take a look at the radar satellite loop, and it shows some patchy clouds coming up much to the Cape of the Islands and some rain showers off Chatham, Massachusetts on the Cape. But otherwise, it's a clear blue start to the morning in the 6-state New England region, except for some few clouds in mid-coast Maine and mid-central Maine, and clouds coming up in much of eastern Maine and 7 portions of New Brunswick and much of Nova Scotia, seeing some snow and rain showers of west central portions of Nova Scotia and north central Nova Scotia, and some rain showers in the southeastern tip of Newfoundland. And this is going to be our weather maker for tomorrow, as this is a lot of showers and heavy rain from eastern Wisconsin out of Michigan, all the way down to Illinois, down to Indiana, and southern Missouri, down to northern Arkansas, and right into northern UP and Michigan, and northern Michigan, some sleet in northeastern tip of Michigan and north central Ontario, and snow and sleet and rain down to southeastern Minnesota, down to northeastern Iowa, some rain showers. Snow down in northeastern Minnesota, some rain showers in the northwest Wisconsin and northern Wisconsin. Raining heavily east of Milwaukee. 37 degrees temperature in Norton, humidity 4%, and barometer 30 inches. And taking a look at the weather outside. It's a beautiful start to the morning. A sunny day, a little chilly, but sunny and perfect weather conditions. All right. Looking at the forecast, it goes like this. For today, mostly says guys about 500 degrees. But not for about 5 miles of coming in the afternoon. Tonight, chance of shower after 5 a.m. Increased clouds about 32 degrees. Light east wind, chance base at 30%. Thursday, showers with thunderstorms possible at 3 p.m. High near 49 degrees. Southeast about 5 to 7 miles of coming west in the afternoon. Chance base is 8%. New rain about 3/4 inch possible Thursday night. Showers with thunderstorms light before 9 p.m. Then a slight chance of showers between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. Most clouds about 34 degrees. West about 7 to 14 miles against chance base is 6%. New pitch about less than 7 to 10 miles possible thunderstorms. For Friday, Sunday, most gusts about 45 about 27 degrees. Northwest about 10 to 14 miles against size 25 miles an hour. For Saturday, chance after 2 p.m. Mostly clouds about 50 about 42 degrees and chance base is 6%. For Sunday, chance before 7 a.m. Monday, Sunday, to podcast about 50 about 28 degrees and chance base is 30%. For Monday, mostly sunny, most clouds about 40 to about 27 degrees. And for Tuesday, most clouds have a high about 49 degrees. And currently in Taunton, it's 37 degrees at first, guys. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this November 15, 2017 holiday. Wednesday morning, PJ with you. Have a good morning, good day to the also. You get new time for a new time report. We have a good morning.